Okay, and here we are in game two, and this is our opening seven, and it's pretty pathetic. Luckily, our opponent also mulliganed, so that'll keep things even for the moment, but we're going to throw this hand away. Hmm. He keeps. I'm pretty sure we go ahead and keep. This is a rockin' hand, especially because we have Wellspring, so then we can immediately drop down the Refugee and be good to go. So we're going to keep this one. This hand's actually awesome. Okay. Well, now that we have the land for sure, I think we might play the Wellspring. I don't know. We'll see what he does. Okay, well, since that is an actual really good answer to the Refugee, we're going to go ahead and zap that right now. And let him just throw two with our face. Yeah, especially since we already have lands. I'm just going to go ahead and play the Wellspring. Try and get something. That'll work. And Phyrexian's Core, it's hard because you have to balance all the colorless lands, but this is an amazing card. Whenever you just don't draw your rebirths, it keeps you from having all these dead artifacts sitting here. I mean, I don't really care that much about the life gain, but man, it's gonna be so good here in a minute because we're just gonna start drawing extra cards like crazy. In the meantime, we'll get our 3/2 undeal-withable card out. You know, barring another Perilous Mirror or a green creature, which we really didn't see much of. I don't think we saw any green creatures game one. Saw the Wormcoil Engine. Oh, come on. And see, that's why we took out our shrines, because of cards like these. People always bring in this kind of stuff, so. And we played that mountain, so we get rid of that. Okay. That's not a way to deal with the Corruptor, so. Let's play another Wellspring. Maybe draw a Blast. Ooh, Rebirth. That's awesome. Get rid of that. And another Refugee. Koth would be really good now, because basically I could just sit back if I had him and defend all day until we get to 5 counters. And then go nuts. So that'd be a draw I'm really looking forward to. It's got his own Wellspring. Man, that's... It's funny, when that first came out, I was like, I guess that's kind of cool. Could do something. No, it's absolutely awesome. I love it. Okay, we played that mountain, and we get another one. Okay. Really's got some good answers for a Refugee. Let's pay one, sack that. That was not what we were looking for. Let's just draw some more cards. Try and dig ourselves out of this. Really want to hang on to the Scrap Melter in case we do see a Wormcoil Engine. I don't want him to have a 6-power life-linking creature. We need some answer to it. Although if he plays a Wormcoil Engine here and I drew Active Aggression, I would have to change my underpants probably. What are we doing? We played... Okay, we played the new mountain, so we still have this mountain in our hand. Zone Scrap Melter. Blow those up. Keep drawing cards. Just in a war of sacrificial artifact abilities. Plus, the Scrap Melters can't do anything right now, so... Well, let's get rid of this one. Just keep thinning our deck, trying to find something. Man, seriously. Should really think about getting Karn in this deck. For a red deck, you just ramp up in mana so much. Still unwilling to sacrifice my refugee, so we'll pass. Phoenix would be good here. There's a lot of possibilities for good cards to draw. Wormcoil Engine, yep. That was going to happen eventually. And still has yet to play this mountain, so we'll keep that up. He's got 2 cards left. Act of Aggression. Oh, sad. Okay, well, we will just deal with the pieces, I guess. It'd be nice if we had another mana if we had 8 land, because then we could immediately blow up the lifelinker token. But c'est la vie. Okay. Really wish we had some Into the Cores now. Oh, Viridian Revel. That's a pain in the butt card. Luckily, all of our artifacts have been cleared out up to this point, so we don't have to worry about him getting extra cards from that. Gonna blow up his own Wellsprings. I mean, so he's got 2 land. He'll have 2 land in hand and then 1 mystery card after this. So as long as we can just maintain the board where we are now, we're not in too much trouble. For those of you here, do a quick zoom in. Okay. In case you hadn't seen that card before. I don't know why he's holding these lands. I know he has them. Okay, let's get rid of the life linking token. I'm not so much worried about the death touch token at the moment. Okay, well, definitely gonna zap here and then swing in for 6. Since you can't do anything about that, I think we... Should we blow up the Death Touch token? We only have 1 card in hand. I mean, if he rips another Wormcoil Engine, good job on his part. Hopefully I'll rip right back with a Phoenix or an Active Aggression. But I'm prepared to just get that dude off the board. And just in case I draw a Phoenix, I don't want to be jammed up and not be able to do what I want to do. Well, I could have done both, I guess, if I'd drawn it. Because I'll have 9 mana next turn. But I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. That's essentially a dead card because I haven't had any artifacts in play since he's had it. And now the refugees get to go to work. Because he does have Phoenixes, I'm going to block here. But I'll come back swinging with everything if he doesn't do anything. You got a mutagenic growth or something? Nope, okay. Wow, okay. I don't understand people who hold lands that they search their library for. That just seems silly to me. Okay, well that's fun because we'll get to use the mirror. We can block for a turn and prevent the life gain. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just in case. I don't know if I'd need 10 mana in a single turn, but I don't want to lose that for anything. Two Wormcoil Engines is no bueno. Okay. Well, we're just going to go ahead and block here and then sack the mirror. He gets to draw a card, but we don't let him gain life. So. Pop you for 2. Not a good trade, but we'll do it. Active Aggression might be the best card in the world to draw right now. Man, I am lucky. There's just no words for that. Just wish he didn't have this scrap melter on the board so I'd get through, but still. I'm going to take that, and then we're going to take his tokens as well. At least I'm pretty sure we get the tokens. I don't see why we wouldn't. But yeah, I'm going to go all out on this one. And if I'm wrong and he gets the tokens, then I might have just shot myself in the foot. But what are you going to do? And I guess he will get to draw a card. But yep, okay. That's totally worth him drawing a card. Oh, wait, no, it goes into his graveyard, so he doesn't even draw a card. That's awesome. Yeah, that was literally the best draw possible. Thanks. He says, nice one. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I caught that when we were sideboarding, because I was originally going to bring it into the cores, which wouldn't have been so great. I mean, he still would have lost the Wellsprings and that, but I'd rather steal it and take his tokens. Finally plays a mountain that we know he has. He does have a lot of cards now, unfortunately. Again, liquid metal coating. Lying in wait so that it can do nothing. See, this is exactly why I'm not a fan of this card, because you get in these tough situations, like just cards that don't immediately impact the board, at least in this kind of deck, like, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, Revel, yes, it doesn't impact the board, but, I mean, if you're kind of at a stalemate, it can obviously be great and draw you a lot of cards, but Liquid Metal Coating, a card that does nothing on its own and needs something else to do it, yeah, just not worth it. Okay, and he concedes. Alright, that's round 1 in the books. Hopefully the luck will keep coming.